Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. As has become traditional now, the autumn sees the publication of the top 10 pieces of music played at funerals. And for years, the best, most popular one has been My Way, the song that Frank Sinatra sings. But it has this year been displaced by Gerry and the Pacemakers' song You'll Never Walk Alone. Frank Sinatra's song My Way is about someone who looks back on their life with some pride. Not only did they do it their way, and that sounds slightly selfish, but they're also proud of the fact that although they have regrets, there aren't many of them. And if there was something, an occasion where they, as he says, bit off more than he could chew, he dealt with that effectively. But the philosophy of the hymn comes towards the end, where it's clearly stated what the author thinks about the human situation.
For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not.
Gerry and the Pacemakers' song, on the other hand, doesn't think that if human beings haven't got themselves, then they've got nothing. The emphasis is entirely the opposite. It is that the only thing which gives us real comfort and real confidence is that we will never walk alone, that there will always be other people around us, supporting us, strengthening us. This is a completely different philosophy. Sadly, of course, that's not true for everybody. There are a lot of really lonely people in the world. But one hopes that for most people there is always a sense that we don't have to go it our way all the time. We can find strength and support from other people. I think these two are completely different philosophies for living, and I'm sure that the change has been affected by the pandemic, when people have begun to realise that we are more vulnerable and more in need of other people and of mutual support than perhaps we thought before. But I think these two songs in this funeral chart represent a different attitude to death as well. For the My Way contingent, there is this sense that all that there is to do at death is to look back, yes, to be regretful, yes, to have some recognition you didn't do everything perfectly, but basically to feel proud of what you did. The Gerry and Pacemaker's song, on the other hand, sees death as a journey perhaps into an unknown where you won't be alone. It's more forward-looking and more positive. And of course, for most people, I think there is a kind of residual belief that when we die, we meet the people that we've loved in this life. There's nothing, of course, in the scriptures to suggest that, but it's a natural thought that someone who loves us will enable that to happen. And so those of us who have a belief that we do have a next life in the company of a God of love will also believe that we don't walk alone there. Not only do we have God, but we will have the company of those who we have loved here. And I think that more positive approach, both to life and to death, is my way today.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of love. Walk on